So the Brady Hoke era comes to a stop after this coming Saturday as the Tennessee Volunteers welcome the mighty Vanderbilt Commodores. Vanderbilt, owners of a one-in-a-row streak over Tennessee, but 3 of the last 5, I believe. Or is it 2? I don't know. 1 of the last 5 is too many, so I'm wearing black today. I'm wearing all black. No, I'm not imitating Johnny Cash. I'm just thinking about the dark days that are about to be behind us at the University of Tennessee, because I'm holding the faith, keeping the faith, whatever you want to say, that John Curry is going to make a good hire. I don't expect a home run hire. I'm to be honest with you, I'm not expecting a really huge name, because there are just not that many huge names out there. Dan Mullen's the popular guy right now. Brent Venables, very popular name right now. Who else? And then you got your typical Chip Kelly, John Gruden, Peyton Manning idiots. So, I don't know. I still believe that we will hire somebody that nobody thought of or is expecting. That's just me. But anyway, enough about that garbage. Vanderbilt. We're both 4-7 coming into this game, I believe. So, this is a huge game for Tennessee, at least for the fans and for the historians, because Tennessee has never lost 8 games in a season before, and of course everyone probably knows by now only us and Ohio State can say that. That's impressive. Sure, it's a losing impressive, but it's still impressive. When you can say you're one of only 2 teams out of 128. Even the mighty Alabama has had an 8-loss season before. All the other so-called blue blood programs, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Michigan, Southern Cal, Notre Dame, they've all had 8-loss seasons. So to me, at least, this is a big dang game. That's just aside from the fact that we want to beat Vandy because we hate them. They're a bunch of people. They're kind of like, I put them up there with the Georgia Tech guys, that they're super nerds. Not that there's anything wrong with being a nerd. Don't get me wrong. Don't crucify me, nerds. I wish I was a nerd, just in a different kind of way. But yeah, we got to win this game. To me, the thought of losing 2 in a row to Derek Mason is just, no, that's no good, because I consider Derek Mason to be one of the bigger goofballs in not just the SEC, but the entire country, for the way he acts after some of his wins. And I don't know what's happened to Vandy this year. They were actually fairly good last year on defense, and they started out looking like they were going to be pretty good this year, but people have been having their way with them, and they're back to their typical Vandy ways of sucking. Now leave it up to Tennessee to let them finish their season happy. But come on, Vols, don't let Vandy come in here to Neyland Stadium on senior day and ruin our seniors' day. I know our boys will fight hard. I know they will. They won't quit. This team doesn't quit. They've proven that time after time after time after time. So even though, we don't do moral victories here, at least our kids can still say they fight to the bitter end, and that counts for something. So, we need a win. This team, this program needs a win going into the off season, because we're not going bowling unless last year, if you guys will remember, there were some teams with 5-7 records that got into bowl games. And normally, I would say if we get offered a bowl game at 5-7, you better turn that crap down. But this year, no. We need those extra 15 practices, or 13 or 14 or whatever it is. We need them bad. Especially Garantano. Garantano needs a quarterback coach in the worst kind of way. He's got all the tools, I think. I'm starting to wonder about this part because he still keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over. He has no vision. He has no feel for pressure that's about to blast him. And he's still holding the ball too long. And 5 games in, or 6, whatever it is, however many games we are into, with him being the starting QB, should be showing some improvement by now. I hope that they're both banged up. Him and Will both are banged up. But I hope Will gets the start this weekend. I hope he's well enough that he gets to start. And even if he doesn't, that he at least gets to play in garbage time, because our offense is going to put it all together for these seniors. Marquez Callaway is going to catch every punt that comes to him. That would be an accomplishment, wouldn't it? So anyway, go Vols. Handle Vandy this week and end this season with something positive. This program, this fan base, we need something positive. Go Vols. Screw y'alls. We'll see you Saturday up in the skybox.